Hello there, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, and welcome back to the Talos Principle. First new thing, I have a new keyboard, and I apologize if this one is, well, slightly noisier than the previous one I had, because the previous one had slightly more flat, less pronounced keys. This one, on the other hand, does not, but it is a wired keyboard, and that's good enough for me. Anyway, today we're not going to do anything in Egypt. We're mostly done with this place, much like we were mostly done with World A. So World B is, like World A, mostly completed. And now there's but one world we need to unlock, which is World C, flashing in green at the top left of the screen. And next to it is an object which we can collect in World C, so once more we are going to get a little bit of progress done here in the hub. And it also gives me a good excuse to run outside where I can get another look at the tower, because it is just so amazing. God, I love this game. I'm not sure if you can tell, guys, I really love this game. That's why I'm playing it right now, so I can share my love of this game with you. Here's another door. And we're just gonna blindly place sigils on it, and then maybe we'll solve it. As I said before many times, I'm not really all that spectacular at these, but it never hurts to try. Because eventually you'll get it, maybe just like that. Sometimes you can get them on one try, other times it just takes a million years to do it. And you will see perfect examples of how long it takes to do a single sigil puzzle with all of the sigils you've collected. Now this area really doesn't have any Easter eggs in it, sadly, but it does have plenty of QR codes. You can read more about the bad replicas of Forgotten Worlds according to Dog. Because Dog has just been such a pessimistic robo this entire time. He's just not a pleasant person. Also, green is the color of eternal life. I always kind of associated the color of eternal life with blue for some reason, just because I like blue. It's probably just a color thing. There we go. Hit the button.
This area looks kind of familiar. Seems like I've been here once before. In fact, you could say this was my second encounter with this area. Seems a lot more hospitable this time. Yes, that was another thinly veiled, shameless plug. Just puzzles here this time, though. If you want to blow stuff up, go by Serious Sam, the second encounter.
This has been a public service announcement by Sam Serious Stone. This area doesn't quite look like the cathedral from the second encounter, but I will give it credit for actually looking extremely decent. It's got a very nice lighting effect through the windows, which is very nice to stare at if you're, like, looking in the correct direction. Look at that. That's really fancy stuff right there. It's a really good place, World C. We have plenty of puzzles to solve. Once again, 7 doors. A couple different things here or there which we need to show off, such as these big things.
Those big impressive doors at the end of the hall, you see those? That is your goal, monkey. Once you collect all the puzzle pieces, you can just step right through and claim your bananas. Infinite bananas. Glorious bananas. Keep dancing, monkey. You're almost there.
Free bananas for everyone! First to ascend! And yeah, this is all pretty great stuff right here. Got a few more QR codes, and I'm hoping I not missed any extra messages, because I feel like that's the kind of thing I would do. But maybe I'm just hallucinating, and maybe those other QR codes were just a dream all along. Those non-existent QR codes, I should say. This is the final object which we need to unlock. It looks kind of like a Mac, actually. It looks like a Macintosh computer, but what it actually is, well, not really a Mac at all. It's more like a platform, I guess, is what the game wants to get the point across with, is that it's just a platform. And, I'm not really great with this puzzle in particular, so I might be here for a couple of minutes just trying to figure this one out. It seems like the kind of thing that I would get stuck on, because that's just me with puzzles. But if you do remember how to do these correctly eventually, then you should basically win the game. I mean, again, we're kind of in this situation where you get a puzzle that looks like this, and you're not exactly sure what to do from there. I think in the event where I end up in situations like this, I'm not sure if I have explained this before, but to clarify, I think what I'm going to be doing if I end up with these kinds of problems is I'm just going to, like, cut to the part where I actually solve the puzzle, because some of these just get so brutal. Oh, man. Some of these just get way too brutal for my own taste. But hey, it feels rewarding to solve them nonetheless, and yeah, it's kind of funny because I had already practiced this puzzle, but already I forget the solution. I'm gonna cut to when I actually get this. There we go. You should have your puzzle looking like this by the end of it, and that is my professional walkthrough guide on how to do the single puzzle of sigils in order to collect the final artifact, the platform.
Check out the laser-splitting, box-jumping, puzzle-solving bad boy over here. Yeah, you. Who else would I be talking to? Ain't nobody else around here. Kinda easy to be a tough guy when you don't have any enemies to defeat. You unlocked all these little toys, and there's nobody to play with except yourself. But then, you would know all about playing with yourself, wouldn't you?
This is a very depressing game. This right here is an axe. This is what you do with the axe. And that is how you get past those dastardly pallets, which was previously demonstrated by the crowbar, technically, but right here, this is a full hub accessible object. You could take the axe pretty much everywhere you want to outside of this area to go back to worlds like A and B to, you know, break down those pallets and get a couple of nice surprises. But you need this axe to unlock the hidden worlds. Well, sort of hidden worlds. They're just basically blocked off by pallets. And then the star worlds you don't need the axe for, you just need stars. I'm gonna be doing the hidden worlds, aka the messenger islands, probably after I get all of the sigils in this area, at least all of the ones I can obtain. And then my plan is to probably finish getting all the stars, and then we'll just work our way from there, and see what else we can do in this game. And, yeah, that's about it for this video, actually, because there really isn't much to go over, and I probably will soon start recording the very first world of this area, because, well, I did have to take a day or two off of recording, and I'm a little bit behind schedule as is, but the regular upload schedule should still be continuing as normal. So fret not, dear viewers, by the time this video is up, I should probably, hopefully, have most of this world completed. So I will see you guys then. Thank you very much for watching, have a great day or evening, and I guess I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.